Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Got an unboxing. And today, I'm going to use my little guy. My little Ti-Lite. I've had this ever since Ti-Lites came out. It's been polished, resharpened a million times. This is one of my favorite knives to actually use for like cutting chores. Like when I'm in the garage or something like that, working on auto mechanic stuff or motorcycle stuff. I'm always using this one. It's a good box cutter and things like that too. And they're very cheap. And even though it's only got a 2.5-inch blade, the way the handle's made when you use the forward choil, you get a full hand grip. So it's a really cool little knife. Triad lock too. And yes, I keep it sharp. Okay, today we have one that's coming from, I forgot to tell you where it's coming from, huh? This one's coming from Blade Headquarters. Blade Headquarters. Now, somebody told me I should check out some little knives, some like the California legal Switchblades. And so, you know what? I thought that would be kind of a cool idea. You know, because they said that I think it was one of the questions or one of the suggestions I got from when I made the assisted opening. I think it was either the Flash AT or the Kiku assisted opening knife I have. On one of those videos, or it might be on both, I can't remember. Somebody asked me about checking out some California knives, California legal switchblades. And so you know what that means, California legal switchblade. It means 2 inches or less for the length of the blade. So the blade is very, very, very small. Smaller than any other knife I've ever had. So here we go. And for the first one I wanted to try out, I did some research on it. It's made in the United States. Let me show you the model number like I always do. The launch, 12CA. CA must stand for California. 7130GRYBW. Kershaw, Maine, USA. Made in the USA. And I don't know if you're really aware of this, but like most of the knives I've always had, besides cold steel knives, have always been American knives. Because I'm a person that really likes to buy American things, if possible. Because I like to support American workers, because I'm one of them. And it's just me. It comes with a little Kershaw booklet. Let's see what it says. It just shows you how to use a knife. But this is for the Aegis. That's another one I want to try out too. Is the Aegis. So you guys might see me go ahead and try out one of those. Very cool. It's like instructions, warning. There's that warranty. Gives you a little bit of everything. This comes from Blade Headquarters, Blade HQ, and it's not going to be a collector. These little knives that I try out, they'll be like the second knife I carry. That's the way I've always done little knives. Because last time I always like to carry 2 knives. One's for, SDU EDC, and the other one is just for EDC or utility EDC. This would be a utility knife for me. Let's say if I went to the post office to check out my post office box, I want to check the mail, I'm not going to pull out one of my big 4-inch or 5.5 inch, 5-inch blades to open letters and stuff while I'm sitting there in the post office around other people. But I will pull this out. A little 2-inch blade, or this is a 2.5-inch blade. A little 2-inch blade or a 3-inch blade, that doesn't really intimidate people. It doesn't really scare people. They don't freak out if they see it or something like that. But if they do see like a bigger blade, like a 4-inch or larger, lots of times they will get a little weird. 4-inch blades, you can sort of still, you know, it doesn't freak out everybody, but it might freak out some people. But like if you get into like the bigger blades, so like, you know, like the ones that we all love and cherish, like the XLs from Cold Steel, the 5.5-inch blades are longer, then you will get some weird looks. So that's why I always like to carry a small blade just for utility purposes. The small blade will be that one I actually use for cutting chores and stuff, and usually the bigger blade hopefully will never get used. That's right. The bigger blade, hopefully, you know, that's why I do all my big blades. All my big blades, except for the first ones I used to carry, like the Ti-Lite 6 I used to carry, and the Towel War and the Holdout 1. Those three, I used them a lot. I use them for like cutting chores and I don't know, whatever I had to use a knife for. I used those a lot. Because that was back in the days when where I live in Northern California, we didn't have any like limits on blades and stuff. So you can carry a big knife and not get in trouble. So, or have people look at you all crazy. But nowadays, times have sort of changed. And I think it's due to all the gangs and the violence and stuff like that gangs have. And let me just stop right there because I don't know where it's coming from. It might be just people freaking out, but I think it has a lot to do with like the crime that goes on. Because California, we have a lot of gang issues. This is a cool little knife. This is supposed to be gray. It's actually almost like a flat black more than it is a gray. It's a cool looking color though. I was expecting it to be more gray. And it has carbon fiber insert on this one side. On the other side, it's just plain aluminum. The handles are 6061 heat treated American aircraft grade aluminum. Nice looking pocket clip though. And it's sort of good that this one's not all the way hidden because then it gives you something to pull out, and this is not going to be noticeable. This color of metal or the finish that's on here. Big billboard on the Kershaw though. And I got these to wear in my little pocket, in my front right pocket, in my jeans, and I'll let my bigger knife sit just in the regular pocket. I think it should work like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it will work like that. This is the pocket I want it to ride in right here. The upper pocket. Oh yeah, it fits in there perfect. That's the way it looks right there. And then your other knife, let me grab another knife. This is a linchpin. Right like this. Now you can see why I like black knives and black pocket clips. So that'd work like that. And that's what I wanted to try out. I think I'd ride this one all the way forward, keep it away from this one. Ride this one all the way back to this side like this. So they won't bang into each other. It's a good retention on that pocket clip too. It wasn't super easy to pull out the pocket. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I like this black stonewash blade. Okay, let's see what it opens like, huh? Let me see. Whoa! That flies, that flies, that flies. I love it. Stiletto, stiletto. I think I'm going to get another one of these. I want to get an engraved saying stiletto on it. Like my SOG knife. My SOG Pentagon. See, get a good grip on it. Actually, it's a pretty comfortable grip. It's really like a 3-finger grip. If you go back, you know, I'm going this side of the quillons. My hand fully covers it with 3 fingers. But as a utility knife, this feels like it'd be really comfortable. I mean, it looks like a little switchblade, no doubt. You know, it's got Italian switchblade style. And that's why I liked it. You know me, that's the reason why I bought this one. This is an Italian switchblade style knife that I can carry in California. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna get another. I want another one. I want a different color. Very cool. Oh man, that's badass. And that's a thick little blade stock too. It's like about 3mm blade stock at least. It's at least 3mm. Might be a little bit over 3mm. Oh wow, that fire is hard. That fire is hard. It's probably because it's so little. I bet you it's got a strong spring with a little tiny blade. It just shoots out like a rocket. It's got a tip-up carry. Left or right hand side. This clip could be switched from this side to the other side. Very cool. I forgot what kind of blade steel this was. Let me see if it says on the box. Where did I put the box? Oh, right here. No, it doesn't say on the box. Hold on. We'll figure this out. Okay, here we go. CPM. Oh, it's a CPM steel, that's right. It's a powdered steel. CPM 154. And it says USA Diskin Design, then it has like a serial number on it. And then on this side it says Auto Kershaw. Black stonewash blade. I absolutely love this blade. Absolutely love the whole knife. I think the whole knife is super cool. No side to side and no up and down. Wow. This is like ProTech. This is like a little ProTech. That's what it reminds me of when I saw these, the launch series, and then they have the bigger full-size ones. I think they have one that has like a blade that's like 2.75 inches or 3 inches or something like that. And then they have one that has like a 3.5-inch blade. I wish I could have the 3.5-inch blade one and carry it. It looks really nice. It looks like a ProTech Godfather sort of. If you're familiar with those, it's sort of, that's the reason why I like this one, because it had the look of like a ProTech knife. I think this is it's just like the second Kershaw I've ever bought. I think I got that other Kershaw. That is sweet. And you just push down the lock. There's no safety. Let me see if we got it. No, so it's not gonna come. It's not gonna fire even with even if you got to press down pretty good on this button. Oh yeah, you got to press down into the handle to make it pop. Okay, let's do it again. Let's check it out. So I'm pressing down on the button. And you got to press really good on the button. So I'm pressing. I'm inside the handle. Then it goes. But there's no friction or anything when you press the button. It's really smooth. So if you want to do it quickly, you could do it quickly. Like, bam. It feels super smooth. It must be on ball bearings. It uses a plunge lock. That's what releases the knife too. There's a plunge lock. Sweet. So it must have like a coiled spring inside of it. Part of it attaches to the blade and the other part attaches to the handle. And it uses a plunge lock to release it. Plunge lock is your detent and locks it. And then push the plunge lock and it releases it. This is a nice little knife. Solid aluminum scales. Handles, should I say? These are the frame and the scales are one piece aluminum. It's got two slabs. It's made a lot like a Hogue. Hogue and Protect, they all use the same method. I bet you it doesn't even have washers or anything. I bet you it's just like the Hogues and the Protects when they use aluminum like this. This is a nice little knife. It is really cool. If you've been thinking about getting one of these, get one. It is really cool. Anybody who likes stilettos that lives in California, this is for you. This is really cool. And see, if I choke up on it like this, then my whole hand covers the handle. If I like go like right above the front of the quillon, but I don't think I would do it like that. I would just go behind the quillon and just use a 3-finger grip. And this would be perfect for like little cutting chores, opening letters, boxes. It'd be perfect for that. And it does it in style. I love it. I love it. Right on, Kershaw. Right on. But I got another one coming too. Not one like this, but I got a Protect coming. A little California Legal Protect. And this one was $89 at Blade HQ. $89. It is super cool. American made. Made out of American steel. CPM powdered steel. 154. 154 is one of my favorite steels too because it's easy to resharpen. Holds a good edge. So I'm a person that likes the 154. And I like it. I like the old ATS-34 too. And 154 CM. I like them all. I've used them all over the years. A lot of time on Benchmades that I had in the past. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This is cool. This is too cool for school. The perfect little knife for stiletto. I want to get another one with my name on it. With my internet name on it. Stiletto, my internet handle. I got to do that. I'm gonna try to hook up and see if Blade HQ does stuff like that, or if they know that somebody does like. Cause I like this little knife. What color would I get next? I don't know. I sort of want to get a bright color. Even though, you know, I'm not really a bright colored person, but I do like fancy stilettos. And I used to like you know, like the pearl handle ones, the acrylic pearl handles, acrylic blue and red and purple. They all look really cool. I think these would be cool in different colors too. I know they have a couple of other colors. I'm not sure how many colors there are. Because there was a choice between this one, a black one, I think an olive drab one, and they might have had a blue one. I'm not sure. Can't remember, right? Maybe a blue one. And this was the one that was on sale. The other ones were a little bit more expensive. I think the other ones were like $100 or something like that for the exact same knife, and this one was for $89 on sale, special. And so I said, you know what? I'm getting that one because I like the gray. I like my gray Brian Ti and Friends knives. The two gray knives I have from Brian Ti and Friends. The clip blade and the Tonto blade. This is really a sweet little blade. This is too cool for school. I love it. I love the build of it, the way it's made. These solid 6061 aluminum handle scales are really nice. I don't know if you guys can see these, but they're solid. They're not hollow. They're solid slabs. Like they're milled out of a solid slab of 6061 aluminum. And they're not lightened up or anything on the inside. So it's just like a solid slab. And there's no backspacer. It's just two slabs of aluminum. Just like a ProTech or a Hogue. Like a Hogue X5 or, you know, like the ones I really like. Or like one of the ProTechs, like any of the ProTechs really. All the Godfathers and all of them are made like this, I think. Very nice. And the fit and finish is awesome. Like on a ProTech, you expect it to be perfect. But, you know, on the Kershaw's like the budget line of zero tolerance, if I'm not mistaken or whatever. And I wouldn't expect these to be perfect. I wouldn't even expect them to be made in the United States. And this one's made in the United States, and I would call it perfect. I don't see any flaws in the... But you can feel a little bit of a seam right here. It's not totally flush. But in the front you can't. I don't feel any rough spots, you know, like hot spots. This is very nicely made. I mean, if this knife would have had a ProTech label on it, I would have thought it was a ProTech. Put it that way. This is a very nicely made little knife. Definitely the nicest made Kershaw knife I've ever had. Maybe it's because this one's made in the United States. Maybe a little bit more attention to detail goes into them where they make them here in the United States. And it centers perfectly. Excellent knife. There's no side-to-side play or up and down. Absolutely love this one. It's going in my drawer. That's going to be a user, people. It's going in the drawer. That's going to be one of the ones that are going to be in the drawer. And I got a ProTech that's coming too, and that one's, I plan on putting that one in the drawer also. I want to use them both. Well, that's about it for today. That's all I got to share with you. Peace out. Stiletto. Hope everybody's doing good out there.